Not too long ago, John Gilbert, one of our anchormen, interviewed Mr. David O'Keefe, the founder of Great Minds of America, about his horrific encounter with a carjacker 9 years ago, an experience which inspired him to invent the Second Chance to Life device. Once again, Mr. O'Keefe has developed yet another device which can be added virtually to every automobile in the world, the Video Evidence Preserver. Recently, Tony Sear had the opportunity to interview Mr. O'Keefe.
David, by now, many people are aware of the horrific ordeal that you and your fiancée experienced nearly 9 years ago.
Yes.
Why does this particular event influence and shape so many of your inventions?
Well, Tony, thank you for asking that question. One of the parting words that this young man left with us as he left us in the car was, "Consider this my wedding gift to you and your wife-to-be. I know that this decision I've made to spare your lives will one day come to haunt me." Those were prophetic words from his mouth. And Tony, I want those words to come back and haunt him. Because, believe it or not, 6 years after this incident, I walked into one of the local malls here in Georgia. And as I was coming out of the mall, through the food court, he was coming in. Just as if it was yesterday, in a split second, I recognized this young man, and he recognized me. He looked at me, and I looked at him, and he said, "I know I should have killed you." And this was 6 years later. So every day that I walk around in Atlanta, I still walk around in fear. And I know that he's still out there. And that inspires me. I want those prophetic words to come and haunt him, knowing that he's made a decision that one day he may leave to regret. And that's why I invent these products.
How did that feel running into that gentleman after all those years?
Surprised, Tony, knowing that he's still out there. And what I really thought about so many days after leaving that mall was, if he was not a pro 9 years ago, and he was an amateur, and he's still out there 6 years later, who knows if this young man is not behind every single incident we've had happen here in Georgia. So it brought back memories that I couldn't hold back. And there are a lot of people out there today, and since then, that have become victims of this horrific crime. And if I go back to his last parting words to us, which he said that I hope this decision wouldn't come back and haunt me. I wonder how many people this young man has killed, how many people didn't get the opportunity to walk off with their life, just like I did with my fiancée that day.
David, the Video Evidence Preserver is a great invention.
Yes.
Tell the public how this device works.
There are 4 things that comes to mind. It's capture, preserve, retrieve, and protect. We estimate that, say, a pizza delivery person will start and stop the automobile about 28 times in one day. There is a camera in your automobile mounted at your dashboard. Also, cameras exist in your trunk. Now, where these cameras are located in the car, it's based on the automobile manufacturer where they want to put it in. But the intent of these cameras being there is that it will capture all the people in the vehicle, what goes in or out of your trunk, and then preserve this information to be harnessed at a later time.
It's kind of like the black box in an airplane.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is real time, exactly what's going on inside your vehicle or in the trunk of your car.
Now, if somebody wants to go log online and see what's going on or view this evidence, can they do that?
Absolutely. This device also is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, which means that if someone takes your vehicle from you, or you park your vehicle, say, at the gas station, you walk off and somebody take your vehicle. We've added things like either by shifting the gear or from neutral to park or from park to reverse. We'll also bring up this device. And if this person drive up with your vehicle, All you need to do is get to the closest PC, your computer, be it your desktop or your laptop, log on and gain access to your evidence video preserver, and you can gain access to what this person is doing with your vehicle. Pretty much you can download in real time, in live time, where this person is headed, where they are, and which way they're headed. So now we are no longer looking for a needle in a haystack or having to describe the vehicle. You can actually click on print and print the image you're looking at in real time and say, officer, this is who has my car, and the last time I tapped into my video evidence preserver, this is where they were.
Well, that's a great idea and a great invention. Other than, say, the reasons you described and the fact that this thing could save lives and could apprehend criminals, who else stands to benefit from this invention?
Well, Tony, a lot of people. Other than it saves lives, the insurance company spend tons of money every year paying for settlements that involved car theft. The law enforcement spend a lot of man-hours and millions of dollars every year chasing down cold cases because they cannot lift any fingerprint, or the victim can no longer remember the assailant, or the witnesses are disappeared and the fingerprint is no longer there. So the law enforcement benefits, the insurance benefits, and it saves life. You know what I would like to see one day, Tony? Just like in your home, when you get an insurance for your home, the insurance company asks you, do you have home monitoring system? And you go, yes. Mm-hmm. And then they give you some kind of 10% or 20% discount. Right. I'm hoping in somewhere down the line, if you're trying to purchase an insurance for your automobile, and they ask you, do you have any one of these devices in your vehicle? And you go, yes. Well, then you get a discount for having them in your vehicle. But anyway, the insurance and the law enforcement, they would benefit from this, other than the fact that it saves a lot of lives.
And I can see where that can happen. Now, we interviewed you before about the second chance to life.
Yes.
Has any automobile companies contacted you, or vice versa? Have you contacted any of them since our last interview?
I've had a lot of inquiries from people who are interested, want to know a little bit more about this. And I've had to send out a few things to people that I think may be helpful to bring in this particular product and the second chance to life device to the public attention. And we're still looking forward to get response.
All right, David. Mm-hmm. People that are watching this program, how can they help you? How can they get involved with bringing these products to the forefront of the market?
This is a concept. It's not in the market yet. Just like the second chance to life device is a concept. And at the Great Minds of America Incorporated, we are looking for individuals who have the wherewithal or the connections to help us bring this device to the market in terms of either picking up the phone and calling your senator. Well, anybody that has such connection can contact us with the information that we'll provide you. And we'll welcome any help that we can get to bring these two products to the public.
Well, I tell you what, David, you have a great concept. I can see this, being standard equipment in automobiles, not only here in America, but I can see these products, catching on possibly worldwide. And I really, really wish you the best. Our guest has been David O'Keefe. He is the founder of Great Minds of America. And on behalf of SBN News Now, I'm Tony Sear.